Hi guys! Woo! What's up guys? For Mr. Sims back again with another collab video. So I did a collab with Tokyo before. It was actually my Sims 3, one of my first aesthetic videos where I made the twins that I will be playing probably a little bit later on. So, well, it's gonna be random. They'll just like pop up with a little let's play. So yeah, me and Tokyo, or Oh Crap, it's TBGP, which stands for Oh Crap, is Tokyo Bubblegum Pop. She is another YouTuber. So sorry for the chickens in the background. She is another YouTuber that I met. I just gave her some help with some stuff. She helped me out, and then we just formed a little friendship. And so she is my best Sims 3 friend on this platform. And so she was like, yo, we need to do another collab. So I said, bet. So this collab is called Surviving Together. It's a group Creat-A-Sim. I made 2 people. She made 2 people. Now the inspiration for this was living single, friends, How I Met Your Mother. Just like a group of like young adult people who live together and are friends. We decided to call it Surviving Together. It's like a mishmash of those names in a cheesy way. It's cute. So I'm making 2 of the people and she's making the other 2. You can go back and forth between my channel and hers. We're both dropping the videos today, but it might be at different times. So if you see my video before hers, just be on the lookout today and you'll see her video. If you came from her video, that means I dropped mine late for some reason, but I highly doubt it. So just to talk a little bit about these friends. My 2 have known each other since they were children, but her 2 got to meet my 2 in college. So the backstory is Lois and Zach. Lois is my girl, Zach is my boy. You're seeing Lois being made right now. Lois and Zach knew each other from they were kids. They are kind of different but kind of similar. They're both academic, they're both smart. But that's about all they have in common, that they're both smart and they both do well in school. Zach is more of a straight-laced, do no wrong type of guy. He thinks all he needs to do is focus on his work. Think that guy from Sex Life. What is his name? How did I forget his name? And he was one of my favorite characters. This is how you know brain fart. But like Billy's ex-husband in Sex Life. Think like him, but like a little bit more stressed, and remove the sexual element. He's not like a fuddy-duddy, but he focuses more on his work than anything else. Whereas Lois, she's just effortlessly brilliant, and so she feels like enjoy her youth while it's here. She's going to college, she's going to do well anyways. Why does she have to stress herself out about the future right now? So she has a little bit more of a go with the flow aesthetic, which is why I made her a little bit more colorful, because she has a bit of that academia aesthetic, but it's like light academia, colorful academia, a bit of that romantic academia, because romantic academia has more of the pinks, blues, and purples that would be required for that level of academia. So he just wears the cute turtlenecks, blazers, stuff like that. There was a few outfits that I thought I could put on him, but they weren't meshing right. But it's okay. I might get a little bit more CC for the men, just a little bit. Now, how they come up into a 4-people friend group is they are in college. It's the first year of college. They don't usually go into the lunchroom, but in this particular circumstance, they're there in the lunchroom. They're having an argument because Zachariah wants to go on this work study thing in another country, and Lois doesn't want to do that because she didn't get that work study and she wants to be around Zach at all times, which seems a little clingy. But the reason for that is Zach can wear himself out pretty quick, and the only thing that puts him back down to earth and centers him is Lois. So they kind of need to be around each other during these formative college years so that they can survive. So she was, arguing him down, saying that he's just making this too big of a thing. People shouldn't be going off to work until like year 2 of college, like enjoy the first year, try to figure things out. They're arguing back and forth. Then two of Tokyo's Sims come in, one named Darius. You know, he is more of a laid back, go with the flow kind of guy. He's a musician, he doesn't really care about much. So of course he takes Lois' side and, you know, calls him a stick in the mud who likes to run away from having some fun. Because we all know, right? You guys should know from now when I said about Zachariah, he's not going over to this new country to like explore and have fun. He's just going over there so that it will look good on his, you know, on his records and everything. So, you know, they kind of tag team him, and then Corey comes in, which is Darius's best friend at this point. And you know, Corey just kind of takes the opposite approach of being on Zach's side. Like, hey, if he wants to have a new experience, let him do it. You don't know what would happen in that new country. You don't know if he would let loose and have a little fun or make new experiences, meet new people. That low-key bothers Lois just a little bit, but that has to do with a little bit of her backstory that I'll get into in a second. So in that conversation, they all kind of battle it out, but then they just like let it go and laugh about it, and that's how they all become friends. Now, how they met up in that lunchroom is that Zach and Lois never usually go into the lunchroom. They have like their own little deli across the corner that they used to go to, but they were sick and tired of the deli, so they went to the lunchroom, and Pop, Darius was being nosy, found them, and now they have a cute little friend group. So they're cute, they're incredible, they all have different types of aesthetics. Darius and Corey have more of a gothic aesthetic, whereas Lois and Zachariah have more of an academia aesthetic. So great, they're perfect. I think it would be great to play them. You know me, every time I do a collab with her, with Tokyo, I am very intrigued to play these Sims. So I might play these Sims, let me know. But if you guys play them, please tag me on Twitter or on Tumblr, both of which will be down below. I will also have a download link for Lois and Zach down below as well. Yeah. Now, about Lois and Zach, there's a little bit of a romance between them, but kind of like, you know, I know we've been friends forever, but now I think I'm feeling something totally new. Now, this is just my personal headcanon with them. Every time I see them together, I just think, yeah, Zach is only dealing with her nonsense because he likes her, and Lois is only dealing with his stick in the mudness because she likes him, you know. But they're not really saying anything about it, so it's just my headcanon. When you play them, you don't have to follow the storyline at all. These are just beautiful bodies for you to use, you know. But I'm thinking that when Darius comes into the mix, considering that he's a lot more like Lois in terms of how fun and laid back she can be, I'm thinking, you know, that'll raise up some jealousy with Zach. Because for the most part, Zach has never really had to be jealous of anybody hanging around Lois. Because Lois has a lot of boundaries. Because she's also an academic, she tends not to really show her true self unless she's very comfortable. So most people don't really get to see her crazy side. But Corey and Darius got her comfortable so quick that, you know, that's a side that he gets to see really quick, and that kind of rubs Zach the wrong way. So no fights are gonna happen, nothing bad, but I do like there's like a little bit of tension between the both of them now that their friend group is formed. They've been friends for over 4 years now, like they're young adults and whatever, but I like to put that in there, and when I play them, I will be enacting that story. They will be flirting just a little bit, so yeah, that is them. Zachariah is going to be a workaholic, obviously. Also, Lois is wondering whether or not she wants to be a lawyer. She's thinking about it heavily, but she's not sure. She's struggling between doing something a little bit more artistic or going more into a business field. Whereas Zachariah knows he wants to be a CEO, and he is doing that. However, he's trying to convince Lois to be, you know, lawyer, doctor, Indian chief, and she could be any of those, lawyer or doctor, because she's that smart. Because he's like, look, you can always do art on the side, but you need to be secured and independent and have your own money. You know what I mean? It's like, look, we're not married. I'm not going to be able to, like, protect you financially. But in the back of his head, he wants to. He wishes he could be with her so that, you know, like, maybe you wouldn't even have to be a lawyer or doctor if you were with me. If we got together and maybe we got married, I could just let you sit there and be a pretty housewife that does artistic things all day or does whatever they want. But she does love science, and, business law and all that stuff. So she is still doing that in college, but she's just thinking about, will that sustain her? Is this what she really wants? So these two are very much two sides of the same coin. They complement each other, but they're also opposite enough to bring each other into the middle. So I really enjoyed making them. Lois is gorgeous. You're going to be seeing her all over this channel. Next time I do a tutorial, you're gonna see her. Next time I do a CC haul, like for certain things, you're gonna see her too. Some of the clothes she's wearing, I think it's from Chamomile Wine, which I did a CC haul 2 episodes back, so you can check that out for that Chamomile Wine CC haul. So yes, this is just beautiful. I love Tokyo. Okay, the person who I'm collabing with, I just have to give a big backstory of everything. Also, when it comes to her Sims, Corey and Darius do not have as long of a friendship as Zach and Lois do. They met each other in college, like the second day of college. Darius, being this slightly extroverted guy who has this unmitigated amount of confidence, was able to break through Corey's walls. Corey is Indian, by the way. Me and Tokyo were very intentional about having, women of color in this. Because we need more of that in The Sims, so we decided to do that. I kind of wish I had made Zachariah Asian, but it's hindsight. It's fine though. So I might just make him Asian when I play him again, just to switch it up, add some more ethnicity, but it's whatever. So Corey is Indian, Lois is black. Darius looks a slightly Middle Eastern with that tan, so I'd give him a little bit of Middle Eastern. And Zachariah Valentine is a little bit Irish. Let's be honest, a little bit Irish. So he has a bit of that type of culture in him, which is why he looks a little mousy. But don't mess with Lois. Don't mess with Lois, or he'll mess you up. Okay. So me and Tokyo will be doing way more collabs. You can look out for those. Please go subscribe to Tokyo's channel. Obviously, okay, she deserves way more than she's getting. She should have been at 1,000 at least by now, like 1,500, honestly. And I know I'm saying that when I don't even have that, but that's just because, like, bro, production value is giving. Okay, so please go subscribe to her. She's one of my best sim friends, and you need that. Like, when you play The Sims, you want a Sims friend that you can talk about The Sims with, bro. Like, it's just, you need that when you play a game like this. And so I was glad that I found her. I was glad that she was open enough to, like, talk to me, outside of YouTube, and that we could actually form a friendship. Like, she's given me stuff to look at, I've given her stuff to look at. Like, we actually friends out here, okay? So go support my friend. Her name is Jade, but I call her Tokyo, okay? Please go support her TBGP. I'm sorry, I'm slurring my words today. It was a hard day yesterday, guys. I'm exhausted, but I'm excited to make this video. So if you wait till the end of this video, you're going to see a sneak peek of her Sims and some cute photos. So just watch till the end, please and thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about them down below. When you see the pictures, let me know what your storyline would be for these 4 friends. Would it be more living single or more friends? I never thought the life was gonna be this way. Let me know. What storyline would you put to these people if you're interested to say so? And what do you think of my Sims? How they look and everything? I am so excited to get into this Sims thing. Also, don't worry, I have some Sims 2 stuff coming up. I finally got some CC that's giving me a lot of ideas, so you're gonna be seeing some Sims 2 videos. The Sims 2 hiatus is ending this week, guys. It's ending this week, I promise. Next week you'll be seeing some Sims 2 stuff at the very latest, okay? Also, thank you so much for watching my videos. I will stop now so you can hear a little bit of that cute, good music, okay? And please subscribe to my channel. Like, if you love Sims 3, subscribe to the channel. If you love Sims 2, subscribe to the channel. If you just like all Sims content, subscribe to the channel, because it's what this channel is about. Also, I always have to plug in my other stuff. If you like TV shows and you like commentary channels and people reviewing shows and talking about shows and unpopular opinions about shows, I do have another channel called The Siren Says. it's getting a little bit of traction. You know, I've almost at 100 subscribers. Please, it'll be down below. Please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to see you over there. Okay, we'll be talking about all types of shows: superhero shows, romance shows, drama shows, action shows. Okay, and what I mean by that, it could go from Sisters from Tyler Perry to the new Blue Beetle movie. We talking about all the genres, okay? And we talk about books over there as well. Well, not yet, but we will. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much, Tokyo, for collabing with me again. You'll find my Sims down below to be downloaded, and I will link to Tokyo's channel so that when she drops her video, you can download those Sims. And please watch that video all the way as well. Watch Tokyo's video all the way through as well, okay? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the music and go to the end for a surprise sneak peek of what all the Sims be looking like together, okay? Also, Tokyo, I'm still mad at you for keeping that red lipstick on my girl, okay? I don't like red lipstick on Lois like that, okay? It has to be ombre. But whatever, everybody looks a little clownish sometimes. Anyways, goodbye, my sires. Susu!